You think he should take greater responsibility?
Yeah, of course.
You say he should take greater responsibility
Particularly
for the
organization, for two reasons. He's General Secretary A, and he had begun organizing by mobilizing 10 million volunteers across the country. So obviously UP was the main thing.
Yeah, so three questions right now. I'm adding question number 3, and we must give Ashwini Kumar time to respond to that. Did an overemphasis on the Muslim vote go against Rahul Gandhi, taking off from what Chandan Mitra said? And was Rahul Gandhi seen as an outsider and Akhilesh seen as an insider? Is that also one of the questions here? Ashwini Kumar, a lot of things your way on the Rahul Gandhi front. Your turn to respond, please. Go ahead.
Well, it is actually laughable when someone like Chandan Mitra talks of Congress playing the communal card. I'm only amused. I don't think I need to rebut it because nobody takes him seriously. As far as the issue of building up the organization of the Congress party in UP is concerned, it's a fact that we have a weak organizational structure. It is a fact that Mr. Rahul Gandhi for the last several months and I think even 2 or 3 years has been trying consistently to build up a party. He has achieved some successes and some not so grand successes, and it's a work in progress that we will continue to do. And we accept in all humility the verdict of the people of Uttar Pradesh. We accept the fact that we could not become the face of the vote for change. I've said it candidly, I've said it upfront.
But why?
For the simple reason...
What did you need a different face?
No, no, it's not that you need a different face. One of the factors was a complete lack of organizational structure. Wherever we had strong individual candidates, where we had a good machinery, we succeeded, otherwise we failed. It takes time to groom leadership. I recognize the fact that Congress party has to groom leaders in the states, people with whom the people of that state connect. I recognize that fact. And that is not to say that Mr. Rahul Gandhi did not do his utmost to galvanize the Congress in the state. He did. We increased our vote share, we increased the number of seats, not to the extent that we expected. To that extent, it is a disappointment. Mr. Rahul Gandhi has said that his work is a work in progress. He is there for the long haul, not for the short term.
Work in progress, not for the short term. What is the definition of long term, medium term? Chandan Mitra is wanting to respond. Sankarshan Thakur has 2 days. Two days.
Short term. It's a political process in an evolving democracy. As long as we know that we will build up our party, we are going to build it up.
Let us work at our own pace, says Ashwini. What Chandan Mitra is responding.
I want to respond to that. This is like a typical government project which runs several years behind schedule, and there's a huge cost overrun. Wherever Rahul Gandhi has campaigned, the Congress has come a cropper. In Bihar it happened, in UP he pulled all stops and campaigned. They have fallen flat on their face. They could not take advantage of anti-incumbency in Punjab, and the Congress has collapsed. In Goa, they've been routed because of illegal mining and corruption scams.
What is your point?
We don't know.
What are you telling the Congress party?
What has Rahul Gandhi achieved? I said earlier today, and I'm repeating it, that for Rahul Gandhi, however, nothing succeeds like failure. And that is exactly what congressmen are out to build up for him.
Well, we have very, very strong comments coming in on the Rahul Gandhi front. I have 2 raised hands here. Sankarshan Thakur, Ashok Malik, both want to come into the debate. Sankarshan, to you first. Your observation is to Mr. Kumar, I presume.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Mr. Kumar,
Mr. Kumar, that's Sankarshan Thakur to you. Yeah.
Throughout the last 3-4 days of this discourse on the elections, we have heard spokesman after spokesman of the Congress party whine, self-pitying that we started from scratch, we were nowhere, we didn't have an organization. Whose fault is all that?
Whose fault is all that?
You lost
Ashok Malik.
UP and Bihar in 89.
Ashok Malik.
25 years, for God's sake.
My question is for Mr. Farooqi.
Mr. Farooqi?
Yes.
Okay. One at a time. One at a time, please.
Okay.
Mr. Farooqi. The question is to Mr. Farooqi.
We've seen that voters tend to vote differently in Lok Sabha elections and state assembly elections. In 2007, Mayawati won a huge victory in Uttar Pradesh. In 2009, voters in UP voted very differently. How are you sure that they won't vote very differently in 2014 and the national parties won't do well again?
Okay, so that's slightly shifting away from the issue, the discussion at hand.
No, and Rahul,
I want Ashwini Kumar, if he wants to respond to the question of work in progress. You're saying work in progress, and Sankarshan Thakur is saying that has been going on for the...
25 years to build a party in the heartland. What was the party doing?
Let them respond.
I can only empathize with Mr. Shankar Singh Thakur in terms of his intensity of concern for Congress's revival in a particular period of time. Let me tell you, you can fault us for not making the requisite effort. We have made all the requisite effort that is required to be done. We have achieved partial success. Please don't forget the Lok Sabha elections, in which the number of victories we recorded in the assembly segments was much greater than the number of victories we recorded in the state assembly elections. We have now improved our tally. We have increased our vote share. I know it's taking long, but we are going to get there. Please understand that
so
for
your party
once,
has the patience.
Please understand that for once, Mr. Rahul Gandhi's campaign shifted the focus away from the communal agenda of Ayodhya and of the BJP to development as the central focus.
The whole Muslim reservation communal agenda was brought by you.
Mr. Chandan Mitra, you got Chandan Mitra into the debate. Yes,
Mr. Chandan Mitra, I did not interrupt you. Please show me the courtesy of listening
to me properly. No, but you can't get away. I know. You will have your turn. You will have your turn. It is not only the truth. I am saddened by the fact that somebody as distinguished as you, as a journalist, is becoming worse than an ordinary politician who is just a sycophant of his party. Please understand that it is BJP that communalized the polity of Uttar Pradesh. Of the BJP.
Yeah, I know how proud you are. I know you are entitled to your pride. But allow me to have my say. I didn't interrupt you.
That's a strong...
All I'm trying to tell you is you are the least qualified to talk about communalization of polity. You are the people and the party who wrecked the social fabric of communal harmony in Uttar Pradesh. We are trying to revisit the dialogue, bring it back to development as the central focus, and I think the biggest contribution of Rahul Gandhi is that he focused on development, the future of Uttar Pradesh, the future of the youth of India.
And the fact
that we have not been able to have as many seats does not derogate from the intensity of our campaign, from our motive.
I understand. I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying here. We're getting a lot of reactions here from each and every member of our panelists. The question number 5 today. Navika, question number 5. What is question number 5? Why did Amethi and Raebareli reject Rahul Gandhi? I think that's the straight question to ask. And I put that question to Kamal Farooqi. What's your analysis? Why did Amethi and Raebareli reject Rahul Gandhi, Mr. Farooqi?
Listen, Arnab, first of all, I must correct Mr. Chandan Mitra that the reservation, it's not on the communal line. And it's not for the Muslims as you have been trying to project. It was for the minorities. So please, I just want to put the record straight. That is not correct which you are talking about. And as far as the reservation on the basis of the religion is concerned, it is going on for the last 65 years, wherein the Muslims have been debarred of not getting the reservation, though they are also of the same category as the scheduled caste and scheduled tribe are. But we are not discussing this. We are discussing, and I am not in the habit of giving the unsolicited opinion to anybody as to what has gone wrong with Rahul ji or anybody else. As far as I am concerned, I am talking about my leader, what actually he has done, and the complete leadership which has made the whole difference. If you kindly, and I don't want to make any comparison between Akhilesh Yadav ji and Rahul ji or anybody else. As far as my leader is concerned, he has been groomed.
The question is, why did Amethi and Raebareli reject Rahul Gandhi? I think it is important to understand that trend.
I am coming to that.
It's a very fundamental question. If you want to skip the question, it's fine.
It is not rejection of anybody. It is for the manifesto and the effort and the body language and the kind of attitude which Akhilesh Yadav ji has been going on, meeting the people, and during the whole whole period of 2 months, rather more than 2 months of in fact, he has approached the people, including the the Amethi and other people
why are we-
in a very positive manner. We have not been going on for any negative politics or the communal politics or emotive politics. We are approaching the people for the issues of the development.
Today. Why did Amethi and Raebareli reject Rahul Gandhi? I think it's a legitimate question, given the fact that 15 of the assembly segments in 2009, the Congress party was leading there. They were all gains, 13 of them were gains, and this time the Congress party has been routed in 2 of those districts there.
I think the people,
Isn't that an irrelevant question in the present context?
the people of Amethi are wise enough because they have understood the whole thing that Congress has not been ruling in UP at all, and in spite of their best of their efforts, the Amethi and the surrounding area has not having that kind of development.
I'm among the panelists today. Any quick comment on the question? Navika has a question here on the whole issue of Rahul Gandhi. Navika's question to the panelists. Go ahead, Navika.
Well, my question straight to Mr. Ashwini Kumar is, you've lost all the seats in Amethi, Raebareli, Sultanpur belt, and that when the Congress for the last 2 years has only been saying one thing, that Rahul Gandhi is not playing a national role because he's playing an Uttar Pradesh role and revival of the Congress party in Uttar Pradesh. Why has it still failed?
Well, I think Mr. Ashwini Kumar couldn't hear that question there. Mr. Ashwini Kumar? I think we've lost the audio line there temporarily with Mashtriko. You wanted to comment on that, Vinod Mehta?
Well, I think, Arnav, the only way to find out why Rahul Gandhi failed in Amethi, Raebareli, everywhere, is for a ruthless and aggressive post-mortem to be held on the performance of Rahul Gandhi in the entire state. But I'm afraid it will never happen because his sycophants will not allow that. In fact, I can see a CWC meeting in which a resolution is passed that the CWC thanks Mr. Rahul Gandhi for his contribution in the UP elections. In fact, they will compliment. But unless there is a post-mortem, how will they do it?
Rahul Gandhi can stop that. Rahul Gandhi can easily stop that. If he wants a genuine introspection, he can stop the CWC from passing a resolution like that. He can certainly lead a genuine introspection.
Well, I will at this point of time have to come in. I want to thank our panel, Chandan Mitra, Ashwini Kumar and Kamal Farooqui, because right now here on Mandate 2012, we have the man of the match, the man of the series, the man of the tournament, Akhilesh Yadav, joining us here live.